the thing about it is that with that, I think that it could have been so much better. And I think because of the chaos that's been going on, that was just as chaotic as the first debate
Mm.
You think so?
on a lower scale. Only because of what we saw the week before. So the tension there, and you can see it in Pence's face. He was aggravated. He was frustrated. He was frustrated.
Yes.
And the thing about, you always hear about this, the angry black woman mentality. It's a sad stereotype, but if you look at the way all women have been mistreated over the
That's
years,
right.
the rights they've not had. Well, who's going to be on the lowest part of the totem pole is a black woman in that situation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she asserted herself in a way that I was proud of as an
Yes.
African American.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
it was sad that it had to go to that. It had to be there. That's just like when Trump and Biden debated the first time. It was sad in our country that the moderator had to even ask Trump, "Will you denounce white supremacy?"
Mhm.
I was sad as an American because that question had to even be put out there in 2020.
Yes. I agree.
So when you come back to this vice presidential debate, that bothered me also because she had to assert herself in a way to say, "You got to respect me on the stage."
That's right.
And for her to have to say
Yeah.
that,
That tells you-
or to carry that position, I'm like, why are we here?
Yeah.
Why are we
It's
here?
2020.
Yeah,
Yeah.
amen for Kamala Harris, who, listen to me, I wasn't a great fan of hers when she first ran. I got my own certain issues with her, but I will say
Same
that,
here. I wasn't pulling for her either.
yes, but I tell you what, no one needs to be questioning her credentials. No
No.
one needs to be questioning her job, because would we rather have somebody on that stage that was not doing her job? If 2,000 people out of whatever millions in California got locked up and they happen to be black, we
Yeah.
know that black people rob other black people. We're not dumb. We understand economics, everything. Hello. But
Yeah.
so Pence brought that up, and I really wanted her to say, give us Trump's record, how many attorney generals around the country that he endorsed locked up and had black people killed up under their watch.
Yeah.
She didn't do that, but to me, she didn't need to defend her record.
She didn't.
That's wrong. And now you have some African Americans on TV who is criticizing her on his side.
Yeah.
Her record. Why? She was a lawyer. She got hired to do as a job as attorney general. Now we might not all agree with what she did and how she did it, but to redeem herself, she's came up with these programs to get rid of some of the people going back and forth to
Right.
Yeah, we all
And
make
not only that, she upheld the law. She upheld the law that other politicians put in there. And you got to remember, even when people talk about Biden's criminal reform history, all he went in and created these laws. But you got to realize also who were in those seats. There were not enough people of color to be represented at the table when these laws were put into place. There was nobody to keep these people accountable. Who kept Biden accountable? It was other white people.
Well, look at us. Look at us. We want to talk about more things in color, but we almost can't because of the climate in the country. And it's frustrating because
it's always been there
in different areas, but we have never had an issue with interacting with white people. But right now, it's almost seemed contentious sometimes because you don't know this guy. Listen, I've had a guy come to a meeting that I like with a Trump hat on. I mean, and if you like want to say something to him, but he probably would know. He would have worn a Bush hat, and I wouldn't have said anything. But because he's wearing a Trump hat, I have something to say. You know what I'm saying? So he's created this environment we're in.
I want to play a piece of that debate where